Hello, everybody. Just making sure, I just have to make sure I'm actually live because I'm seeing that happy St. Patrick's Day. It's St. Patrick's Day, you guys, this week, and the bars have been closed for 2 St. Patty's Day in a row now, so it's kind of hard to put a positive spin on St. Patrick's Day here in California, but for what it's worth, happy St. Patrick's Day. And let me make sure I have sound. Oh, it looks like I'm a spinning wheel of death on my computer. Oh no, it's there. Okay, great. And we have sound and a little bit of headroom. Okay. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Super Calilistic. If you're new to my channel, my name's Alyssa, and I do this live video every Tuesday. I've been doing it every Tuesday for a long time now, but one of my viewers, oh my God, I can't take myself seriously in this. Okay. So just happy St. Patrick's Day. And now let me ruin I just painted my nails. Can I do this? Okay, I think I can do it. Okay, cool. I've had this, you guys, since 2009. Hi, Donovan. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's tomorrow, right? It's so surreal. Like, when we were at Knott's Berry Farm a week ago and they had an Easter egg hunt, I forgot it was Easter time. Like, I was really on with Christmas because it's just such an important holiday for us. And also Halloween. I did some Halloween stuff too. But with Easter and it being spring, and usually we're like going to church and like getting ready for it and like looking forward to an Easter egg hunt. So it's just very surreal this year, the holidays. And hopefully this is the last year I have to say that, because this is 2 spring times in a row, because it's been just over a year that this whole shutdown has happened here in California. And it's the time, I think that's what you mean. It's just kind of the time is strange right now, and I think we're all feeling it. So I'm so committed to keeping this video positive, but I would be lying to say I'm not wrestling with a lot of my own emotions with everything. That being said, we went to Palm Springs. We went to downtown Palm Springs this past weekend as a family, and everybody was out. It had such a great vibe. The weather's starting to get warmer. I ran into one of my stand-up friends from Los Angeles. So I feel like all the signs are there that things are opening up. But of course, there's going to be some depression, because as things open up, we notice how much we've lost. We notice how different everything is going to be. Oh yeah, so Donovan's saying this time's not good for him because he has school from 9 to 12. I'm so sorry, Donovan. So most of my viewers are adults, and also this time works for me because my kids are in school, and there's light because I don't have a light kit or any kind of like halo light or anything like that right now. So I decided to start doing it this time of day. Also, I do want to take this live video out like I did when I went to downtown Disney and Disney California Adventure a couple weeks ago. I wanted to do like an out on the town, like super Cali location every Tuesday, but now my daughter has hip hop on Tuesday afternoons. So my plan is the first Tuesday of the month to go to some super Cali location and do a live video. So it'll be once a month versus every week, but this video will happen every Tuesday, and I want to keep it at the same time, 11 o'clock. I'm hoping I can stay committed to this time, schedules allowing. And Donovan, I'm sorry that this time doesn't work for you, but thank you so much for just stopping by on your break. You said you have a break right now, so you could stay for a few minutes. I really appreciate it. And thank you for commenting. You guys, when you're here and you comment, like, it really helps me so much, because a lot of people are like, oh, I watched that live chat, but they didn't like interact, so I didn't even know they were there to say hi or whatever. So, I mean, I get that some of you are kind of shy and you just like to watch. I totally understand, but thank you too for everyone commenting. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys. Like every little thing. Hello from Pakistan. Hi, thank you for coming by. Lots of love to you too. So anyways, I was just saying that I will do this video every week at 11 a.m. So I'm really committed to that. I know it's a new time. I know it's hard to, for a lot of people that maybe aren't coming back to my channel every week. They're like, when's your video now? So it is 11 a.m. on Tuesdays, and most Tuesday, so once a month, I will take you guys to a Super Cali location somewhere in Southern California and share that site with you live. That's my goal. And I can't really tell you the site in advance just for my own safety because I'm just, you know, one woman with a camera, but it'll be a surprise. So the next one where I go out to a location will be the first Tuesday of April, and I have a really exciting plan for that. So hopefully I can pull it off. There's a lot happening because California is reopening. So I'm kind of wrestling with my own feelings of like just kind of wanting to stay in. I think a lot of people, we've gotten really comfortable inside, never really having to go out unless we want to. So I'm adjusting back to things being open. My daughter does have 2 activities per week now. Oh, you said, I don't care about your live videos start. All I care about is if I can get in it. Oh, Donovan, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. We love having you here. It's so much fun when you get to say hi to everybody. So it's 11 p.m. So this time will be really great for anyone that is in a different time zone because I have a lot of viewers. We have someone here from Pakistan. I have a lot of viewers in Turkey because one of my good friends, Farouk, he's Turkish, and I was in one of his videos, and so a lot of his subscribers found my channel a while back, and they've been awesome and stayed really faithful to the channel. So hopefully this time does work for more people. And Donovan, I'm sorry if you can't stay for the whole thing. Hopefully you can watch the playback. I know it's not the same. I know it's different to be in it live versus like watching me ramble for an hour in the playback, but I just wanted to say welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming by. And I do want to do weekly shout outs, and I will focus on doing a shout out for a YouTube channel that covers like California content, something that I consider super Cali. And this week's shout out goes to @JPLand21. I found him because he does a lot of Universal Studios Hollywood content, and I don't really have a history of going to Universal Studios, but it's really on my radar because they have the City Walk that's been open. So I've gone a few times to take you guys shopping, just kind of see the shops and what's going on at Universal Studios and the City Walk. And of course, Universal Studios has been closed, but now it's open for a taste of Universal. And I got a ticket, and I'm going with my cousin Nikki this Saturday. So I will be shooting a video. It will post a week from Thursday, so be looking for that. And so as I'm like preparing to go back, and I haven't really been to Universal Studios, you guys, for a long time, because the last time I went to Universal Studios Hollywood, I was in college. Hi, Mom, welcome, hello. Yeah, so the last time I was at Universal Studios Hollywood was with my mom a long time ago. I believe it was my mom and my brothers, and I hardly remember it. And I think like so much has changed. Like I don't think they had the Harry Potter. They didn't have the Minions. What else is there? So many things. Like I've heard about the Dr. Seuss section. There was something else too that I'm blanking on. Anyways, all of it is new to me. So I've really enjoyed going to @JPLand21 because he does a lot of Universal Studios updates. He does a lot of construction updates, and I am definitely following all of those construction updates from Universal Studios Hollywood because you guys, hello, Super Nintendo World. I am so excited about that. I've said this almost every video that my family and myself are really big Nintendo fans. We love the Switch. We love playing together as a family. We love following all the Nintendo news. So that's really exciting that we'll actually get to go with you guys to like a physical land that is completely Nintendo themed. So that's so exciting, and that is underway. It's under construction in Hollywood, so I just feel so lucky that we're gonna get that sometime in the future, in the next year or two. So that's gonna be a really exciting thing on the horizon. So I really wanna familiarize myself with Universal Studios, and if you guys wanna learn more about Universal Studios, I highly recommend at JPLand21. He is my shout out for this week. And yeah, we'll just, you guys, I'm here to chat, and feel free to throw me comments. I think I'm just kind of going through, like, I don't know if it's just my own personal rut, but like I'm kind of having to, you know how sometimes you're just you're on fire in your life, you know what you need to do, and you just need to find the time to do it, and you do it, and it like feels right. And then you kind of get stuck in this rut where you have to show up to work, you have to do the thing you committed to, but you know that it's not the best version of it. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. So thank you for your patience, you guys. Like, this morning I woke up and I'm just like, gosh, I'm really not feeling my live video. I don't really know if I have anything very compelling to talk to you guys about live. I find the videos that are more active, like when I take you somewhere, or we're like trying to do like some kind of gluten-free recipe for my daughter, I find those are much more engaging live videos. So thank you to everyone that's here, and thank you for everyone that's been commenting. My mom and Donovan and our friend from Pakistan, you guys are awesome. And everybody else that watches the playback. Yeah, so there's a time for everything, right? Rest, active, down, up, my mom said. But I am on a schedule with YouTube, and I know that it's better to show up, even if I know it's not like the best version of me showing up, than to not be here at all. So it's just how it is. And maybe that my sharing that with you guys, maybe that speaks to where you're at. I don't know. You can let me know. But so today I'm just showing up. That's my commitment. Yeah, my mom said we like up. That's right. As humans, we like to feel the feeling that we're on, that things are growing. But the truth is, you know, my channel's not always going to be growing. It happens to be growing right now. That's so awesome. I know there will come a day where it plateaus, or maybe there's a dip, you know, just because maybe people aren't as active on YouTube, like especially that happens in the summertime. So I'm doing my best to just show up today, and we're just gonna like chat about some stuff going on here in California. And yeah, so thanks you guys for being here, and thank you to everybody that watched the playback. Thank you to everyone that subscribed, because we have a lot of new subscribers, so welcome. And thank you to everyone that has stayed subscribed. You guys are awesome. You really make this channel happen. Because it would be hard to move forward without, I mean, I would probably do this even if I had like 5 subscribers, but it definitely helps the channel the more people are engaged and, you know, turning on their notifications and all that stuff. So thank you guys, seriously, thank you. I want to share with you guys, an email came in. My mom said, are the kids going with you to Universal Studios? No. So this is me going and sharing with you guys the taste of Universal. Here's the thing with kids and these tasting events. My kids don't like food yet, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on them to get into an amusement park, and it's all about eating. Also, my daughter does have celiac disease, so there's very few things she can eat at these festivals, if anything. And I think Disney is pretty good about having truly gluten-free options. But like the last festival at Taste of Knots, okay, bye Donovan, he's going back to school. Thank you for coming by. I'm sorry the time isn't working out, but I really appreciate it. Yeah, my mom's like, makes sense for a food event. So we do have some really fun things planned for the kids coming up, you guys, and we're gonna share that with you guys. So keep your notifications on, because we do have some exciting travel plans that I'm going to announce very soon. And I'm so excited. My mom says, bye Donovan. So stay tuned for that, because the kids do have some fun times on the horizon. But I am going to all these food events. We already did Taste of Knots. I will link that in this video. That was last week's Thursday video. And then this weekend, I'm going to Taste of Universal. And then you guys, the weekend after that, I'm gonna round it off with a Touch of Disney event. at Disney California Adventure, and I'm so excited for that. I'm a little overwhelmed because I feel like I'm gonna go in. I feel like there's gonna be so much to do and see and taste that I really have to surrender to the fact that I can't do it all in one day. So I'm just gonna see where the day takes me. I'm really excited to share that. And then we'll be in April, and April is the month that we do officially have some travel plans. I am not quite ready to announce it today, but I will be announcing it very soon. I can't wait to share this with you guys. So April is going to be a really big month too. It's going to be so exciting, and then it's practically summer, and yeah, so and it will be our first summer out here in Palm Springs, living the whole like pool cabana life. So I'm really excited about that because, you know, if you guys know, we used to live in Los Angeles, which is beautiful. We have the beaches. We love Santa Monica too, and Los Angeles. But this is our first time in Palm Springs, so I'm so excited to share Palm Springs with you guys. So I do have a really exciting announcement. It just happened this morning. It popped into my email. I have it actually right here on the computer. A really exciting announcement for me. Not a lot of Californians have talked about this, and I don't know if it's just people are not searching, but California movie theaters have been closed for over a year now, and I am a movie lover. I love going to see a movie live in a movie theater. I love getting the popcorn. I love the smells. I love the just kind of the ambiance. It's sacred, really, because to me it's a lot like going to church. There's a space, and it's a specific space for a specific thing, and it's a shared experience with everyone in that building at that time, and it's pretty awesome if you think about it. And it's sad that movie theaters have been closed for so long, because watching a movie at home is great and convenient, but it's not the same thing. So this morning, I got an email from the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, California. They are reopening. They are now selling tickets for Raya and the Last Dragon. It's the new Disney cartoon, the new Disney family-friendly cartoon that came out on Disney Plus. You had to pay $30 to watch the advance of it. I think it comes to Disney Plus members in June, so like we're waiting. But I was at my friend Kate's house. She paid for all the kids to watch the movie. It was this big deal. The kids loved it. So this is really exciting that in Los Angeles you can go and see this movie in person in a movie theater. Now it's going to be different. You have to wear a mask. There is going to be physical distancing, and I doubt they're selling popcorn because I'm sure it's like no food indoors. Although I'm not positive, because I'm pretty sure restaurant indoor dining is opening up in California. I feel like it's now. I don't know. Someone told me it was this Friday, but I don't have that confirmation. So maybe we'll look for that in a minute. But this is really great, because for a long time now I'm like, okay, well, we've talked about Disneyland, we've talked about the theme parks, but we've talked about schools because I have kids in schools, but I have 2 kids in a school, and we haven't really talked that much about movie theaters. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I think it's really exciting. I don't know, now it's a 2-hour drive one way for us, so it doesn't really, I mean, we're 4 hours in the car to see a 2-hour movie, but I'm gonna see, my kids have already seen this particular movie, so I'm gonna be looking to see what the next showing is, because I'd love to take you guys to go and experience this theater. It has a lot of history. You know, it would just be like a really cool event to mark the reopening of California, because I feel like for me, even with like restaurants open and people going out, until like things like schools and movie theaters and all of the indoor stuff is open, it doesn't really feel like California is back. You know what I mean? So, so that's really exciting news I want to share with you guys, and it makes me realize I don't know. I'm wondering if there is, well, first let's look at Riverside County, because that's where I'm at. So when will Riverside County, so they're still talking about tiers. I don't know, that was from February. I don't know, I don't know what to think about all this. Hi, Augustus. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's so good to see you. I was just sharing with everybody that here in California, movie theater, well, I don't know about all the movie theaters, but there is a movie theater in Hollywood. The El Capitan is selling tickets to Raya and the Last Dragon for the next 2 weekends. And I just thought that was so exciting. I wanted to share with you guys because I've been waiting to see like when will movie theaters open up again. And then I was just trying to figure out, I feel like indoor dining is going to open up again here in California. And I don't really know where we're at because we had this whole tier system and it was all color coded. And I feel like I don't know if that's still how they're approaching it because there's just been kind of this sentiment that it's like it's time to reopen. We've done more than enough to stay closed for over a year, and a lot of people question if it really even made like that big of a difference because we looked to states that didn't have severe shutdowns and our numbers aren't really that different. Also, I was thinking like, okay, you shut everything down and then at Christmas time, everyone flew to Florida to go to Walt Disney World, and to me, to get in a plane is more dangerous than to go outside to your own amusement park. Hey, Roz, you want to come say hi?
Wait, Mommy.
Raleigh just walked in. Hi, say hi, come on. If you're gonna be in my video, yeah, what's up, what? Sorry, you guys, just one sec. What's up? Sorry.
Anybody else doing screens in the middle of class?
Well, sometimes I let you do that too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I let you play with Play-Doh in the middle of class this morning.
But you didn't
Raleigh,
let me do screens.
Okay, Raleigh, I'm in the middle. I have, but I'm in the middle of my live video, so you're gonna need to talk to Daddy about this, okay? If you want to say hi, you can say hi, but I'm doing my live video once a week. Go out and shut the door, please. Thank you. Thank you, Raleigh. You can talk to Daddy. He's in charge right now. Thank you, and shut the door, please. Thanks, Raleigh. Okay, so my mom said she's also just reiterating how exciting. Looking forward to both theaters and indoor dining happening. Yes, we are all looking forward to it. And I'm hopeful that indoor dining will come back before the heat because it's going to get really hot here in Palm Springs. And if you're in that kind of heat, you don't want to do outdoor dining. You really need to escape the heat and get into air conditioning. Last summer, they did do outdoor dining and everyone had the misters, but it wasn't pleasant. So I'm sure it affected business for a lot of restaurants. And love it. Daddy's in charge. Yes, Daddy's in charge, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so, all right. I think I keep scooting back, so I have a lot of headroom. All right, so moving right along, because I don't know when indoor dining is coming back. I haven't stayed on top of that news, but just hopefully it's soon. So, you guys, Thursday's video is going to be a lot of fun. This week, we're taking you into downtown Palm Springs.
No.
And why are you coming back in? Please shut the door. Please shut the door. You're almost done with your school day, sweetheart. Then come and be in my video for a couple minutes. Shut the door. Shut it, please. Okay, you can be in my video for a couple minutes. Come on up. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, Raleigh's going to be in my video. She's trying to get out of school time. What are you guys doing? You're sharing your stories?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know? Okay.
I think, because after story workshop, we do math, and then after math, we tell our stories.
Right, so they're doing... Oh, Gaga says, hi, Raleigh.
Hi, Gaga.
So, oh, hi, Vanessa. I had a feeling that this was during work time, so I'm kind of bummed because I know Donovan said that the same thing is during school. For you, Vanessa, it's during work. Thank you for being here in spirit. But I think this will work moving forward just because when the kids go back to a physical, she says heart to you.
Heart to you.
Yay. Mwah. When the kids go back to school, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to drop them off, do my video, and then pick them up. Although, how it's working right now, oh, my mom says, hi, Vanessa. How it's working right now is the kids are going back 2 days a week,
Vanessa?
9 to 12. Vanessa's one of my good friends from childhood, from a long time. Like, we've been friends our whole lives, like since we were your age.
God is saying something.
She says, kisses to you.
Kisses to you.
I'm sad that maybe this is a conflict for some people, but I'm going to give it a try because I'm trying to stay regular because I feel like I've been shuffling it so much.
What's this video about?
This video, that's a good question, Raleigh. This video is about showing up because I didn't really have like a big thing to do or talk to you guys about today. So it's a live chat, and I wanted to share with them that the El Capitan Theater in California, in Hollywood, California, is reopening, and they're selling tickets for Raya and the Last Dragon. That movie you guys watched with our friends a couple weeks ago. In a movie theater. And so, my kids, and you are, I think she's just responding to the things that we were sending her. Oh, and you are. Oh, because I said showing up, and my mom said you are. Thank you, Mom.
Huh?
She's life coaching me during the video. It's amazing. If anybody has any life coach questions, hit the chat, because my mom, she's a pro. Okay. So, what I was going to say is the kids still go, yeah.
What does that say?
Showing up. We're showing up today. The kids still go to an LA Unified school.
And you are showing up.
I am showing up because I'm here.
What do you mean?
I didn't flake. I'm here even though I was like, oh, what are we going to talk about today?
I'm going to do a magic trick.
Okay. Where did she come from? I just grew a child out of my back. So, the kids, what I was going to say really quick is the kids are still going to school on Zoom. And how it's working is LA Unified is opening back up. Kids are going back to school for 2 days a week, I think, from like 9 to 12. Or maybe it's going to be every day. I'm not sure. Well, can you please leave if you're going to do that? Because I'm going to talk now. This is just a boring chat video for kids. I know it's not for kids. It's for adults, so it's kind of boring. So I can't have you like jumping and hitting my head while I'm talking. It doesn't work for me, okay? Okay, thanks. Okay, so what I was saying, and please don't interrupt me because I'm getting all this information out. Okay, thanks. What I was saying is LA Unified is going back. A lot of people have a lot of questions about it. It's going to be very different for, say, she's in kinder. It's going to be very different for a kindergartner this year versus any other year because I'm pretty sure they have to sit in their desk for 3 hours. They cannot eat or drink. I can't imagine they won't let them bring water, but there's no snack, no lunch. It's 9 to 12, I believe. There's no playing on the playground. There's no touching. Yes.
I feel silly.
Are you feeling silly? Do you think you're low?
No.
Okay. Raleigh has type 1. That's why I asked if she's low.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay,
Yes,
so what you need to do is you need to go... Here, there's your pink receiver on my nightstand. Go see it and tell me what your number is. Okay, yeah, Raleigh has type 1 diabetes, so I'm also managing that while I make these videos. So that's, if I seem like distracted and crazy, it's because there's that going on all the time too. Oh, that's because we're supposed to calibrate, but I think it's just this sensor you have on is wonky. You're fine. You're fine. You're 232 going diagonal arrow down, which you need to be. So that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to leave now because it's just not working. I love that you came by and you said hi and you brought your fun, goofy kid energy. It's so fun, but I'm ready now for it to go back to my live video, okay? Well, Raleigh, the pouty face doesn't really help. So
I know.
So can you sit here? Or I mean, I know it's boring. It's going to be boring. Okay. You give that a try. Let's see how long it lasts. All right, so you guys, where was I? Yeah, I wasn't planning on talking about schools, but I feel like that also is very what's happening with the California reopening. I know schools here in Riverside, they're doing the same thing. I think it's 2 days a week, 9 to 12. No snacks, no lunch, and all the kids have to stay separate, sitting, and no playground. So it's kind of insane if you think about like a child and how much they need to move and interact and play. and how important that is. So I think a lot of parents will probably opt out and continue to do the Zoom until we know what school looks like in the fall. Because in theory, if a lot of people are vaccinated, namely teachers and parents, I know my mom's like, oh my mom knows, she works in education and she's worked a lot with kids, and that's a no-go. It's really, even Raleigh's teachers, like, I just want everyone to know what this is going to be like. If you agree to go back to the classroom, it's going to look like XYZ, and you may not want that for your TK, kinder. It's just like to say, like, these are the things happening. So, like, Raleigh's in a class with 4 and 5-year-olds and a couple 6-year-olds. So it's like they're really little. I've never known a kindergarten or TK class to sit still for that long and not interact with one another. Like, it's gonna be different. So so I think the older kids can handle it, and I wouldn't be surprised if for the teenagers they keep them on Zoom, because that's working a little better with the older kids. Honestly, I don't know how it's working better, because if I were a teenager, there's no way I'd be doing my work. I'd just be like hanging out with my friends or whatever, with whoever's parents weren't there because they're working. We'd just be like, life's a party. But that's my being real with you. I know my mom's like, poor teachers too. Yeah, I mean, I really think her teacher's dreading those 3 hours a day. So hopefully by the fall, I was just going to say, is hopefully the kids can get back on the playgrounds. They can interact with one another. I think some counties, like Santa Barbara and Orange County, I think what they do is they keep the kids in small groups, so then they can still play and interact, and it's just like they have a pod, so they can still be kids and do their kids stuff, and it's safer because they're in smaller groups, but they're not like, is that really true? My mom's like, is that really true? You wanted those good grades? Yeah, but I always was confident that I could party and get good grades. So I feel like, yeah, I'd probably like party and then like on Sunday just cram all my assignments and turn them in. That's true, Mom. I probably would just do both. Anyways, that's how I roll. That's how I do life too. I just like don't really, I kind of slack. Honestly, what I've been doing, you guys, is first of all, I wanted to say, and this leads into it. My mom knows I'm a procrastinator. I get it done, but at the last minute. I'm that person. Okay, so and this leads into what I want to talk about. I am having WandaVision withdrawals. Is anyone else, the 5 people here, anyone else? I feel like a lot of my viewers aren't maybe watching WandaVision, but I got really into it. It reconnected me with an old friend. It connected me with a neighbor, because when there's a TV event that's really important to you and you find other people that it's important to, it's a really great way to connect with people. And that had not happened for me since high school, or no, wait, not high school, junior high, when I watched My So-Called Life with some of my girlfriends. So it had been a long time. Oh, that's not true. I got really into Gossip Girl with one of my good friends, and she would have me over for tea and Gossip Girl. So I have a history of every once in a while there's a person that I share a show with, and it's really special to me. So in this case, like the season finale, I actually had a couple friends over and we watched it together. And I know
Where's
that
Gossip Girl?
Gossip Girl, it's a TV show, and I have that comic book, the Gossip Girl comic book that I was showing
thought
you.
it was only comic.
No, that comic book is because of the show.
Oh.
Do you want to go get it off the bookshelf and you can show it to him? No? Okay.
You said it was inappropriate.
It's not inappropriate. It's more that it's too old for a 5-year-old. It's for teenagers. It's like, girl drama and stuff. My mom said I'm rewatching Man from Snowy River. I remember watching that. I doubt if I will find others to join me. Funny, Mom.
What is
It's
that?
an old TV show, right?
Oh.
Yeah, like a pioneer type show. That's fun. I remember loving Little House on the Prairie when I was a kid. That was a really good one. For me,
What's
I
that?
got really into it. Little House on the Prairie is like a really old TV show about a family out on like the prairie. I don't know where they are on the prairie. Somewhere in the western part of the United States, like way back in the pioneer days. I don't know. It looks like you're twisted like a pretzel. So crazy. It's Australian and it's similar to Little House. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. Because I remember the name of the show, but I don't really know the show. So that's fun.
I'm doing it again.
Yeah, there you go. You're so flexible. Okay, so
How is it then?
so anyways, WandaVision. Can you sit up straight if you're gonna be here, not lay down? Thank you.
Okay. So
Or you know what? You can go hang out and play with your Play-Doh or something, sweetheart. This isn't really working. I know, you're so sweet and you've been so patient, but this isn't really working, sweetheart. It's not really working. Raleigh. Hello. Why don't you go, Daddy's working, go bother him during his work.
No.
It's always me, you guys. It's always the mom. Okay, I'm sure there's dads that's the case, but in our family it's okay. So, WandaVision. I'm really missing the show, and I am going to watch The Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus. Those of you that are familiar, my mom's like, laugh out loud. Yes, it's the mom, because she was one of the moms where it was her too. So I'm going to watch The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I know it's not going to be the same. So I know that it won't fill the void, and I'm pretty sure I know they only made one season of WandaVision, and I think the plan is to do these single series to introduce the legends of Marvel. So they're shh. This is important. We're talking about the next phase of the Marvel universe. No, I'm just kidding. Raleigh, I'm not really upset. I was just kidding. Okay, but you did interrupt me, so please don't. Okay, so what's up? What's your question? Bye. So anyways, I also think I loved Wanda because she had kids. You saw one of her biggest struggle was motherhood and kids and the kids that she couldn't control. And this is such a unique theme. I don't know when there's been a mom superhero. I don't know when there's been a I guess a dad superhero. I mean, I know it happens a lot in the comic books that superheroes get together, they have kids, all that stuff. But as far as like just the movie, like Marvel universe, it's rare that the superheroes really, they get into the family life and that challenge. So I thought it was really cool that you watched her struggle with all these like really relatable mom issues. And, now I'm not going to do any spoilers in this, don't worry, because I know most of you, if you want to watch it, maybe you haven't gotten through it yet. So I think what they're doing is they're taking these series to set up a new group of films, and they've reinvented the Avengers. So there was kind of the old class, your classic Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, right, is the Scarlett Johansson character. And now they're introducing a new set of Avengers. The more supporting characters are now more prominent, and they're going to be the legends. So now we're going to learn about more about the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. So and then Loki as the villain, right? So I'm looking forward to it, and I've slowly been rewatching all of the Marvel films. And when I say slowly, this is how a mom rewatches a movie. I watch 5 minutes, and then I get someone breakfast, and then I watch 5 minutes, and then I get more toilet paper for the bathroom, and then I watch 5 minutes. So it's like it takes a long time to get through one of the movies, but I think right now I'm slowly working through Iron Man 3. And it's weird because I watched all of these movies, these Marvel movies, in the movie theater with Jessie, and it's just like this vague, strange dream. Like my mom's laughing. She knows. I don't really remember them, and it's like so distant, and it's so much more meaningful to me now that I know these characters more intimately, and like all the ways they intersect. And it's so crazy to me because like at the end of Thor, they have like a foreshadowing, or whatever. I'm just using that I'm just making up examples. It's not like, for example, at the end of, I I think it was one of the Captain America movies, they show Thanos. And it's like, you know, some of these hints and clues at the end are not going to pay off for like 3 more films. So like Marvel is planning 5, 6 films out. So they know what's going to happen. That's just wild to me that they know storylines for like 10, like a decade from now. Isn't that so crazy? Like, we learned about Wanda and Vision. We may not hear from them again till like 3 movies from now, but it's all gonna connect. And that to me is like commitment and really interesting. Like, so anyways, I love all those details. And I have to say, of all of the phase 1 Marvel universe, and now I'm in phase 2, of all the phase 1, I think Thor is my favorite. And it's so funny because I think it might have been the first time that I had seen it, because I'm sure when it came out, I was like, oh, that looks whatever, Thor, that looks kind of cheesy. But watching that film, it holds up and it's really good. And the whole sibling, like, you know, Loki and Thor, and that they're adopted brothers, and like the complications of that. And I thought, what's her name? Natalie Portman, like her performance was really great. And all the performances were really great in that one. And I really enjoyed it. Anyways, I don't know if you guys have any opinions about the Marvel movies, but I also think part of the reason I'm rewatching, it's not just so I'm completely on the page for the next series, Marvel series coming out on Disney Plus. It's also because soon, you guys, we're gonna go to Avengers Campus, and I want to know every detail. Like, when I see, you know, something on the side of a building, I want to be like, oh, that's this, you know, like I want to, like, I love those details. I love how it all intersects. So my goal is to rewatch all the Marvel movies before Avengers Campus opens, and my days are numbered because I think it's going to open this summer. I really do. Now, am I going to get a ticket? Honestly, traditionally, I only go to Disneyland in the off season because that's when the tickets were discounted. And then last year I got my first pass. You guys know how that turned out. It didn't happen. I got a few months and then everything shut down. So I don't really have a history of like being able to get into the park like whenever I want. It's really a treat that we like, you know, spend a lot of money on, like maybe once or twice a year. So I know I'm going to see Avengers Campus. I know I'm going to take you guys to Avengers Campus. I don't know when that's going to happen. But in the meantime, I'm getting caught up on all that content and like really excited to like get all the way caught up and like know all of the details. My goal was to have a little more of the details before Friday. I'm not going to stay up till midnight to watch this series, but I will watch it on Friday. So no spoilers. Anyways, so that is pretty much it, you guys. Poor Raleigh. Like, I know that this is so boring for her, but it's really hard, you know, because it's not a kid video, so. But she was pretty good sport about it. Like, I think she like thought for a second, she's like, I could throw a tantrum right now. But then I think she thought better of it, which I'm really proud of her because she's only 5, and that's a big decision for a 5-year-old to not throw a fit during mommy's live video. As you know, there's been breakdowns in the past, and we roll with it because that's what we do here in Super Cali land. But yeah, I think that's it. So I think I put you guys to sleep. I don't know that any of you are watching any of this Marvel stuff that I'm watching, but maybe someone found me in the playback and you have an opinion. Please, if you're watching the playback, please, please, please put in the comments, like even just say hi or whatever. Respecting mom's expressions too. Yes, she did. So yeah. I think that's it. And yeah, put a comment if you watch the playback. I want to know who you are. I see a lot of people watching the playback, and maybe people just watch it for a few seconds. They don't get to 43 minutes deep to put a comment. But if you happen to just have this on because you zoned and you needed just to hear someone rambling in the background, let me know. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, definitely subscribe. And just so you guys know, for watching the playback, I do go in and I put in timestamps because I'm insane like that. My mom's right. I do my homework. I put in the timestamps. Because that way, if you guys just want to hear about the El Capitan reopening, you can just hit that timestamp and go right to the video. I think that's brilliant. I don't know if anybody's using timestamps. I think they're brilliant. I use them if someone's making a video. You have patiently taught, modeled for her. You can see what I am enjoying. Oh, sorry, you don't watch Marvel, but fun to hear about it. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, no, it's true. Kids really, more than anything, they're a mirror of our own behavior, which is a hard lesson for us parents, but it's a good life challenge. I am definitely a healthier, happier, more positive person because I have children, because they are my motivation to be that better person. I was just talking to Jesse last night. Like, I just think anyways, they give me a lot of purpose and a lot of motivation to be healthy. I'm just, like, my sleeping pattern right now, it's already bad, you guys. Thanks to WandaVision, I do stay up till midnight. Excuse me. But I know it would be even worse if I didn't, like, have to get them to school by 9. I'd be, like, in a fog because of this quarantine. Yes. Like, sleeping until noon. I don't even know. Just staying up all night. I'd be watching the Marvel movies all night long. Getting caught up.
Can you try
Oh, yes, of course, sweetheart. I'm actually just finishing up and just reminding everyone to like and subscribe. Don't forget, you guys. It really does help. And that we have timestamps. Do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Wait, no, come on up here and say a proper goodbye since you're here.
Goodbye.
It was good timing. Ah!
Goodbye.
Okay, so we're going to say a nice goodbye. My mom says that is a choice some parents make like you and some not so much, sadly. It's true. You have to make the choice. It's a lot of work. It's not easy, but there's a lot of payoff too. I'm honestly a much more patient, kinder person because of these kids. And healthier, you know, because I stay healthy for them. Okay. I eat their vegetables. Oh, Vanessa says, I wish I could read lips, laugh out loud. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Vanessa, for watching along with us. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Hugs. Oh, Raleigh read your comment. She's starting to read.
No, I said hearts.
Oh, I thought you said hugs. Raleigh is starting to read. You read your first book a week ago. So exciting, you guys. This is a big, big deal that she's starting to read, and I'm so proud of her. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for everyone that came by. I really appreciate you, and I will see you Thursday. I will be posting. We will take you guys to downtown Palm Springs. It was so much fun. I will be there watching and commenting for anybody that wants to watch the premiere. I do them at 8 a.m. on Thursdays, and then next Tuesday at 11, I will be live again, either here in my Super Cali land in Palm Springs, or maybe somewhere else. I don't even know. We'll see where the week takes us, and hopefully we'll have lots of fun things to chat about. And thank you, everyone, for showing up, and I'll talk to you in a couple days. Okay, bye.